Kansas City Chiefs hit the road after a week off to recalibrate. They take on the team they're trying to catch up to in the standings, which makes this a huge chance for the Denver Broncos to put a Ted Nugent stranglehold on the AFC West, kind of like the one they just put on the Raiders offense last week.
Waiting, looking, hit from behind, down he goes at the 43-yard line.
Let's start with this. Will Patrick Mahomes have enough time to do his thing? He just had one of his worst games of 2025, and it was in large part the result of being under duress all game. Denver's pass rush, bag monsters, shared a Geno sixer last week en route to holding the Raiders to 7 points, 6 sacks on just 26 pass attempts.
Away they go, and Smith's going to get sacked. Worst of all outcomes.
No team even close to as many QB takedowns as they have. Highest pressure rate in the league, too. Zach Allen picked up his 6th. Nick Bonito, 1.5 to up his team-leading total to 9.5. He's so pretty.
Right on cue. Nick Bonito. They come at you from every direction.
Kansas City's pass protection, good if you look at their 2025 numbers, but in their loss to Buffalo before their break, Mahomes was pressured 52% of his dropbacks. For perspective, the NFL average is 34%, and Buffalo barely blitzed him, put him down 3 times.
3rd and 16, and Mahomes is going down.
Left tackle Jalen Moore was part of the problem, gave up a hefty 18% pressure rate, so the return of Josh Smith is big, but no one is taking right tackle Juwan Taylor's place, and he was abused by Joey Bosa all game, gave up a whopping 28.6% pressure rate.
Watch Bosa at the bottom of your screen right here, and Mahomes knows he's coming, so he has to throw it earlier.
Guard Trey Smith gave up a 13% pressure rate and 5 pressures, so also looking to rebound. Denver probably doesn't back off the ballroom blitz either. They are a team that likes to send extra QB hunters. 3 of Mahomes' 5 interceptions this season have come against 5+ pass rushers. His rating versus extra hunters, 83.8, 15 points lower than his 98 season rate.
In the double coverage, and it's picked off.
Interceptions happen because of Bosa with the pressure.
Mahomes has thrown for 250+ yards in 6 straight. He and Kansas City's offense have solid numbers overall, 26 points per game, very few turnovers, solid on 3rd down, plenty of chances inside the 20, cashing them in at a healthy rate.
Looks left, throws left, and it is caught for his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kansas City has played 2 teams whose defense is holding teams to 21 points per game or less, Buffalo and the Chargers, just 21 points in each. Denver's defense holding teams to 17. Hardest team to move the chains against, held Vegas to 4 for 15, only allowed them inside the 20 once.
Smith over the middle, in the air, deflected and intercepted.
They're holding quarterbacks to a nice low 78 rating. No issues with Geno. Held him to a 60 rate, off 143 yards, no TDs, 1 pick, only a measly 5.5 yards per attempt.
Smith backing up, checks it down, juggled.
Patrick Surtain missed their Vegas bout hurt. If he's healthy, look for him to chase around Rashee Rice plenty. Rice is Mahomes' go-to since returning, has 3 games under his belt, 3 scores, 6 catches a game, 71 yards per game.
Rice is going to take the snap and keep it. Untouched for the touchdown.
They have Xavier Worthy. He's been good for 36 per game. Tyquan Thornton, 34. Hollywood Brown, 43 per rodeo, 4 touchdowns.
Mahomes down the middle, and he's got him. Hollywood for the touchdown.
And the Broncos DBs have to have their chainsaws handy this week. They cut down Brock Bowers to the tune of just 33 yards. Travis Kelce up next, 3 touchdowns, 60 yards per outing.
This is just the backyard football of 2 Hall of Famers.
Kansas City's ground game. Kareem Hunt, lead back. He's their jab. Not very many knockout punches, but they wear teams down with him. Mahomes has been their most efficient runner, 31 rush yards per game, over 6 per carry, a first down machine.
Mahomes keeps, goes, touchdown Kansas City.
Orange Crush 3.0, holding runners to 3.6 a carry. It's an ironclad unit. Held Ashton Genty to 3.2 an attempt last week.
And they give it to him, and he's tackled immediately.
Yeah, get used to seeing that.
The case can be made for this game being a slogfest again. Bo Nix and company were along for the ride last week. Denver's offense only mustered 10 points versus the Raiders' defense, allowing over 25 a game prior to their matchup. 5 for 15 on third down, 1 for 3 in the red zone.
Nix all the way downfield into traffic, and it's going to be picked off.
Broncos fewer than 19 points back-to-back weeks, taking on a Kansas City defense holding teams to 17 a game, same as Denver's.
This is 4th and 2 here. Allen with time, fires it, and it's incomplete. Nice job breaking it up.
What's strange is Kansas City hasn't been great on third down or in the red zone. Not a ton of takeaways. They have a middle-of-the-pack pass rush at best, aren't playing the run great, allowing over 70% of passes to be completed, giving up a 93 rate to quarterbacks.
And Allen throws wide open. It's Kincaid and a Buffalo touchdown.
But they haven't allowed teams to make it to their 20 very often. They're top of the charts in yards per catch allowed, so keeping things in front of them most of the time. Trent McDuffie holding his targets to a sub-80 rate, Jalen Watson the same.
Wilson scanning, flying for neighbors in the end zone. It's intercepted.
Nix comes off a dud showing. Touchdown against 2 picks, 150 yards, crummy 57% completion rate, 54 rating.
Pass is intercepted.
Right through the hands.
Under 6.3 yards per attempt in 5 of his last 6 now. His play has been all over the map as of late. An interception in his last 3 games. Only took 1 sack against the Raiders. It's rarely been an issue. Hasn't taken 3 sacks in a game yet. Kansas City's pass rush, 20 sacks after 9 games, 5 of them thanks to George Karlaftis.
3rd and 4. He's got time now trying to use his legs, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The pass catchers, tight end Evan Ingram, 5 targets versus Vegas, 12 yards. Cortland Sutton, 4 targets, only 24 yards. Troy Franklin has led the team in targets back-to-back games, 9 last week, 40 yards and a score to show for them.
Into the end zone for the touchdown, Troy Franklin.
Pat Bryant, the only other Bronco with more than 40 yards last week, a 43-yard reception.
Had room to run, but instead throws caught. That's Bryant, and he'll make it a 1st down and goal.
J.K. Dobbins, their most effective option week 10, 77 yards, 4.3 a carry. He's been their steadiest contributor week to week this season.
Flip it back, 1st down, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. J.K. Dobbins.
The Kansas City rush defense he takes on, mid versus both running backs and quarterbacks, right at or near the average mark on both fronts this season.
The toss play to Cook, not this time. What a play by Bolton.
Kansas City-Denver, one of the most underrated rivalries in the game. So many great matchups between the two. How about we go 1994? Featured a couple of schlubs at quarterback, if I remember right.
A full moon foreshadowed what would be one of the most compelling games in recent NFL history.
Montana takes the snap, back in the pocket, 5-step drop, looking for the end zone. J.J. Bird, touchdown! 9 yards deep in the end zone, and the Chiefs are within a digit. 20 seconds left in the game. Wide split in the backfield. Receivers right and left. Montana back to throw, 5-step drop, fires a slant, caught by Green. He's inside the down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go at the 6. Montana takes the snap, back to throw, looking right, firing a pass that leaping grab. Willie Davis, touchdown!